to Jurassic World Evolution. This is your host, well, not really a host, but more like a person that makes the videos. I think you'd call them a host. Dinosaur King. I think I need a better name, but today we'll be going back to the YouTube series that I am making. When we left off, we started with a small part of the park and a T-Rex and future Troodons. Today I want to expand that a little bit with some other dinosaurs. Now recently I got into some mods like the Canyon Rex, the Indoraptor Gen 2, Baryonyx Gen 2, and I think that was the only recent ones. Maybe this week. There was some I saw. The Garfield one for the Brachiosaur was not interesting. You know how it's so hard to get that vivid Brachiosaur. I've tried 5 times, and the one time I tried to do was really good. It decides to say fuck you and ruin it. Like, I was doing so good. Where did I go wrong? Anyway, enough about the rambling. Let's just hope this loads up. There we go. Awesome. Settings is permanent daytime, light rain, meaning it won't storm as much and won't break my buildings. Diseases on normal. I think. Hold on. Yeah, normal diseases. Everything, no power. Normal lifespan because of the 19 genome mod, which I do recommend if you want to make monstrous animals. Reason why I prefer myself over Dr. Wu is the best geneticist. Yeah, I like the bride. Right, Roberta's there. Troodons are almost done now. Telltale mod, and as you can tell with the viability, they are heavily modified. Now, I want to start off with an Indoraptor. Reason why is because I tested out the new Gen 2 Indoraptor mod, and I found one that screamed theme park material. Now, imagine if Dr. Wu decided to perfected the Indoraptor project with blue DNA. You'll see soon enough. Most of my creations require the heavy steel fence. I've never gone over anything too extreme with them, but because I'm dealing with monsters that can punch a hole through anything like as if they were made out of paper or drywall, I have to be precautionary on what they like. Otherwise, I'm going to have major issues. The Troodons are done. Awesome. I know you didn't get to leave a name for the Rex because, let's be honest, who would name? It's either going to be Rexy or Roberta. And it's the 1993 skin, which I think all of you have seen from episode 1. I will make a playlist soon for it. Since I've modified her to allow 6 animals, her and 5 Troodons will share this enclosure. Luckily, because of the Telltale mod, the skin colorations for Rainforest changed the animal's color greatly. So that means I can enjoy modifying the Troodons better than before. Okay, let's see. Because I got the Gen 2 mod that makes things better for the interrupter. We're going to make it social. Vivid and rainforest. Vivid and rainforest. Vivid and rainforest. Vivid. There's a pattern I like to do when it comes to what was I saying? Oh yeah, when it comes to mods and patterns, there's a certain pattern I do with the 19 genome, which is hummingbird, ibex, dragonfly, and crab. And the reason why is because all four of them counteract in a balance that forces everything to be balanced. Shit. Basically, everything falls into some weird ass pattern. It's very complicated, but for me it works. If you fall into a pattern, everything falls into place. That's why everything goes okay. Now, there's going to be a lot of animals that are going to be named today, so I hope you guys have a bunch of ideas set up. Recently, with the installment of allowing rangers to dart out the creatures, you still need the helicopters for one major thing, that's to transport them. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that yet, despite no one getting sick yet. Although I should build a ranger station. Right here will do good. I used to have the Rodan mod for the Pteranodons that turned them into Rodan due to the Nexus mod for the Pteranodon. It was a pack that turned Acro into Burning Godzilla, Dominus into 98 Zilla, which, to be honest, there's a far more better one. And well, I like them both. To be honest, let's be fair. If I pick favorites, then people are like, "Oh, you like this one and not the other one." Let's just admire this for a second. One thing I like to do is have a pair of Rexes. Unfortunately, I have the Chaos Effect Rex for a normal one. Otherwise, I would have had Roberta here paired with a Canyon Rex, which you should check out with the Canyon Rex. Let's see. Okay, that's gonna be a while, so let me start on this now. Oh, what the? That was weird. Oh yeah. I know I'm not as enthusiastic as Best in Slot or energetic as the Game Beaver, but I want to stand out a bit. I'm not perfect like them, nor will I ever will be. Nor will I never. I think I said that right. All I know is where I belong in the algorithm. I basically don't exist because I just started pumping out videos. Some people like them, some people don't. I really don't care because it's me. Oh, already? Oh, it's Trudon. Awesome. Well, good and bad. Good. It's not as dangerous as Roberta. Bad because it's small and the helicopter will not get it. So let's hope that the AI darts it fast before Mama gets it. Now alright, so I don't know why, but I think the buildings deserve names. If you want to name a building, go ahead. But this park's going to be filled to the brim with what we need done. I might edit the tracks later. Ooh, the Indos are done. Now, the Indoraptors are going to be a mating pair. Because unlike everything else in the world who treats everything like, oh, it's stationary male or oh, it's a stationary female, I'm going to make them a breeding pair, which is why I always choose different skins. Now, first one is the Vivid. A beautiful, bright white with a blue stripe. We all know whose name that's going to be. If she gets out of the darkness. There we go. Why is... Before I check on what the hell's going on, and here's our rainforest pattern. Why is that still up? Oh, another Troodon got sick. I was like, why is that still up? That was so weird. Don't know why that happened. Ouch. That had to hurt. Now let's get you out. If you want to name things, go ahead, but I would suggest naming the creatures first, since that's our more top priority. How is the Indo pair? I will never get over how cute, how awesome these Gen 2 skins look like. This is my more favorite one. I'm going to decide the Vivid's the female. Rainforest is the male. So, girl names for Indo 1. Indo 2 gets male names. I know it's stupid to believe that all animals should be breeding pairs, but you can't do something without a little imagination. If you don't have imagination, life is just boring. Don't you agree? Although, to be fair, I could have just brought in the most popular breeding pair of Rexes into this enclosure, but that would have reduced the Troodon pack from 5 to 4. And making space around here a little more challenging because, well, there's two Rexes and the Troodons will be more starving and thirsty. I'll probably make a pin asking if I should swap out Roberta for the Rex pair that I'm talking about. Yes, I will do that later. Oh god, it just got crammed packed. Oh my. Okay, hold up. This was so unexpected. Oh, cool tip I learned. When you have so many people in a park, you can max out the bar to $100, and you'll be racking in the dough. I don't know why I found this out, and I was utterly surprised. I don't know why it's a thing, but I could somehow make an enclosure perfect for an animal. The Indominus Rex was my prized possession in doing that. So far we got these 3 species and Tyranna. Let's make a Nasuto. I'm sure we gotten in enough carnivores already. Let's bring in some herbivores. Recently I added a mod for the Archaeornithomimid that makes it less derpy. And since then I've been using it. Like, I fell in love with the Archaeornithomimids. Archaeornithomimus? My miss, whatever. No, I thought it's cool if you ask me. Can't go wrong with it. I mean, used to be an ugly piece of shit, but now it's perfect. I keep saying perfect a lot. I don't know why. Have these spread out. That's gonna bother me later, but at the moment it won't. Wait, why did I say cutie if I don't have a cutie? My god, this is good. I am so lost topic. Off topic, not lost topic. Okay, Nasutos. Recently, when I was doing the stupid challenge mode for Takano, I made a Alpine variant, and it made it albino. So, I am making the albino bull. Albino bull? I might have to work on the name. The popular skin I use for Nasutoceratops is in fact the steppe. Don't know why. Now, with the 19 Geno mod, you're going to experience every animal here is at the negatives. But because I turned on the no fail incubation, these animals will come out normally. Now, the only problem with said animals, well, there is no problem. The only good side is now they can kill any carnivore that isn't heavily modified. feel like I did that wrong. Hold on. Ever since the Horsetail's Roundwood Palm. Yeah, no, I did that right. Ever since the Claire DLC, I haven't used much of this until a couple months back in the sauna with I did a whole paleobotany park, as you would see on my YouTube channel. The only carnivores there was a T-Rex, Warpath, and the Troodons. And here comes the albino bull. Not really that albino. Did I choose the right one? Oh sh. I might have. I thought albino was the alpine. I must have been mistaken. Anyway, I am not very good with commentary, as I don't know what to talk about really. I'm not a social kind of person. You would think, oh, with mild recessive autism, I can whip up any conversation I want, be the dream guy that every YouTuber bees. No, I'm not. I'm worse, actually. Meaning, I suck at everything. Yes, I suck. But not that kind of sucking. Because I know how people think. Kinda. Not really. I really don't know. But, okay. I'll just name this one for free. Now, unless you guys got a better name for albino bull, this will be his name. Her name. Its name. It will be the name placeholder for this specific Nasudo. Unless you got any cow names besides Betsy. I know damn well everyone's going to vote for Betsy. Don't know why, don't know how, but Betsy is a very popular cow name. Let's sprucing this up with some actual forest. Oh. Like that. Yes. I have the terrain texture mod, which is why everything looks cleaner and more highly detailed. Recently I've been doing this when the update to add every grass from all the islands into one. I've been mixing all 4 kinds into one enclosure, making them this luscious scenery, as you can see. As if we go into capture mode, I can show you how beautiful it is. Not that close. Like, all 4 grasses are so good. You can hide a herd of compies in here, and you will not find any, and it'll be like that. To these guys, it's just another field to graze in. Speaking of which, I can probably make a sauropod area right here. I do have the Enchilodocus mod, which makes it 10 times better than what it originally was. I'll probably make a cute thing voting down below which animal I could do next. But yeah. Next animal. What animals can I know what animals I can have, but like let's me check again. That's not normal. Hold on. This normally doesn't happen, folks. Did this? No. I must be somewhat losing it. Okay. Okay, the one on 10. Oh, this I know everyone will love. There's been a mod that alters the animals. I mean the Tyrannosaur into a better body design, and I got my hands on it through the Nexus mod. I will admit the pattern is going to be messy because, let's be honest, like the first four, as long as it's the first four, which is dragonfly, hummingbird, ibex, and crab, chances are you'll do fine. I wonder if it's eating grass or eating. Why can't it graze to raise its hunger? There's so many things. Oh, excuse me. Yawn, big yawn. There's so many things Frontier could have done. Grazing, filling up the food. We could have no paths and power this thing to. There's so many gimmicks. Brachiosaurs, Memenchis, Apatos, the Encylodontus, everything. Grazing from these trees to feed their hunger, yet. Oh, so many ideas just wasted away. This all for the profit of money from Universal. While the Oranos are going on, I will make another enclosure for the Condotors. No, not the Condotors. Recently, I've discovered that this map is so unstable. It is so hard to figure out what you like. How are you gonna? I guess you can do that. Oh, well, would you look at that? The Oranos are done. The mod that the Oranos have makes the steppe look beautiful. Basically a giant zebra with a duckbill with a platypus head. We've been going on for 30 minutes. Let's see. 19, 20. I'll add 5 more animals on this side, and I'll make these and the animal I want here. I decided. Oops. I know that too fast. Now, if you want my honest opinion, I'm not perfect in any of this game. I do mess up here and there. Oh my god. And I will say, sometimes it's so confusing on how to do things properly without it fucking up. I'm sorry I'm not very talkative. When I focus, I don't talk as much, so bear in mind the silence that happens, and in some of the more audio from the game. Stegosaurs are so picky! I don't know why, but for some stupid ass reason, the the visual on the visual for that spot that just destroyed those trees is not affected by the forest. Like, it can magically pierce through that thickness when cars can't, yet somehow humans can. That's beyond reasoning, if you ask me. But yeah, watch. Look at that. I can see some part of the enclosure. Stegosaur's almost done, so what I'm gonna do is enforce some Stygimoloch. Hummingbird, crab, hummingbird, ibex, dragonfly, and crab. Alright. Sometimes the pattern goes perfectly in line, Stegosaurs are done. Oh yeah, I also got a mod for Stegosaurs that makes the basic skins 10 times better. Don't worry, Stegosaur. I honestly don't know how the heads from 97 got changed to what they are now. Like, if you're going to keep a design, you should keep it relevantly same, not what it is now. Look at that beaut gallop. Alright. In 2 minutes, I will wrap this up and call it an episode. My honest favorite of the animals in this is the Stygimola, out of the Pachycephalosaurids. Don't know why. I think it's the movie. I think it was Fallen Kingdom. Oh yeah, fun fact, determine how many monorails you have on a single track determines how many trains you have on that said track. Since I have 2 monorail stations, there's 2 monorail trains on the same track. If I had 4, if I had 3, 1 more would appear, changing it drastically. Oh, well, it's gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a like, leave a comment. I am not Riot, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.